away from a start. Pace car is in, and we're ready to go green.
Marlin has taken the lead into turn one, and his teammate Bill Elliott right on his bumper.
Sterling Marlin off the pole. Third time in his career that he's come to that point, but he's never won. Second 5 times in his Winston Cup career.
I tell you, that might be an indication of things to come all day, Ned. We saw as soon as they started, the 22 car moved to the outside and got with his teammate, left Earnhardt on the inside, and he's dropping back. So these guys will work together all day long.
Coming around to complete lap number 1. The pole sitter at 192 miles an hour. Remember, the pole in this race has given us a winner on 7 previous occasions. The last time, Bill Elliott in 1987. He currently lies second.
Yesterday, late in the practice, Sterling Marlin was among the fastest cars out there. He could hook up with some of the other Fords and ran some very, very fast laps.
Richard Petty coming to the inside and trying to move through some traffic here in the car number 43. Remember, he started well back after an incident of the 125-mile qualifier. Now getting caught up by Terry Labonte and Dale Jarrett, scooting by on the outside.
I think Richard got caught down there without anybody to draft with. Now he's on to Phil Parsons in the Ford number 9. That'll help him some. You've got to have a drafting partner now. If you get caught in a lane by yourself, they'll just drive right on by.
Ned, also, I talked to Richard yesterday afternoon, and I think you're going to see him. He said the first thing he wants to do is finish this race. And after what we saw in the 125s, a little caution right now might go a long way in the end of this day.
White number 47, Buddy Baker, just in front of Phil Parsons and Richard Petty there, the 1980 winner, the fastest 500 ever run on this track at an average speed of 177 miles an hour. Back straightaway at over 190 miles per hour. You see as they're deployed, Sterling Marlin first, that's Bill Elliott second, Mark Martin in third. Here comes Davey Allison down to the inside. Davey Allison a little squirrely there as he made that third turn pass.
And look at Earnhardt up on the high side. He almost had a notion to go around Ricky Rudd to make it 3 abreast, but he decided that's not the smart thing to do.
I think he had the notion, and Rudd had the notion not to let him, because they certainly used up a lot of racetrack.
3 wide as they come out of the tri-oval, and on the outside, the Intimidator, the car number 3, the black car. That's Dale Earnhardt, pulls up another spot. Well, that's really riding the rail on the outside. Elevator to the top for car number 3 as Earnhardt made that pass in the 17-degree tri-oval area of the Daytona Speedway.
No one is more daring than he is. He has a lot of confidence in himself and his automobile.
Top 4, Marlin first, Elliott second, Davey Allison third, Mark Martin fourth, and Ford's running 1 through 4. Back in 5th, the Chevrolet. Dave Earnhardt followed by Ricky Rudd in the Hendrick Chevrolet.
This is the question everybody wants to see. If the Fords get away, can the GM cars come back? Here's a test early in the race. 4 breaking away. Can the next pack pull back up there?
Joe Gibbs looking on as car number 18 sorts itself out to the back of the field. Inside of Dale Jarrett's car as he closes in on Terry Labonte's Chevrolet.
Well, he has moved from his 35th starting position, Ken, up to 25th now, so he's picked up 10 positions here in the first 4 laps.
Backup car for Dale Jarrett after he destroyed a car here in the 125-mile qualifiers. Davey Allison also driving a backup car, and look at this move on the outside. That's Greg Sachs in the 41. He looked very strong back on Thursday in those 125-milers. Looking equally so today.
And on lap 4 of this race, they ran 192.9. That's faster than the pole position, so the draft is really working today.
4-car draft up in front, about to become a 15-car freight train. They pulled 10 cars into it now. Working lap number 6 of 200. Here's Davey Allison inching down for a look on the inside out of turn 2. Back straightaway for turn 3. Here comes Elliott, number 11 on the outside, passing his teammate.
I believe the Sterling Marlin's car might be getting a little loose here early, and he was slowing them down a little bit in the turn, so Bill Elliott said, hey, my car is strong. Let me get up on the outside. Takes Davey Allison with him, and here comes Dale Earnhardt.
Davey Allison, the second spot in the number 3. Earnhardt rolling for third. A year ago, it looked like Davey or Earnhardt were going to win it with 4 laps to go. They had that big crash coming out of turn number 2. Here they are running nose to tail with Sterling Marlin down on the inside. Marlin, if he can win the